So that's great then, David. That is what you're demonstrating is we had the three of you in the center, you know, supporting each other.
Yes.
And then that depth affected layers and layers of people.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
And you can imagine that in a family.
Yes.
How that could settle. And when we settle, again, we're more open to relationship.
Exactly. So this is back to support and settling. Yes. And also, you and I both say that, I think, you do, from when I was at your presentation the other night, is that I think we need more than 2 layers of support. You know, Ray says 2 layers, a minimum of 2 layers.
Yes.
And when we talk about, you know, the family and then the extended family and then the community, and most people these days or often don't have this extended family. You know, our society is so scattered now, and that's a problem.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, because that connection, for me, it's like I have to have that connection made. So I have to have come into relationship with the group, whoever it is. So I have a sense of them. And then that allows me, I feel, to be able to know, okay, they're there, I know who they are, I have that feeling of who they are, so that even if they're not in the room with me, that they can support. And I think the diagram you're talking about is the one with the mother and the baby and the father in that triad.
Yes.
And then there's the midwife and her assistant.
Yes.
And then there's the birthing unit.
Yes.
And the hospital.
Yes.
And then there's the community.
Yes.
So there's these different forms of layering.
Layers and layers. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And there's another piece about support that I think is really important. I know, you know, we're doing this on video, but there's something about the face-to-face contact, and Dr. Porges talks about this.
Yes.
That in the digital age it's very different than actually having physical, I'm going to touch you, is that all right?
Yes, yes. That's the principle of contact.
Can I touch?
Yes.
So physical touchy-feely support, physical support, supporting our wonderful video person that's behind the camera, Anne. There's something about that physical connection and eye contact that is missing more and more, and so we're big advocates, aren't we? Or I know I am, of that getting together physically, and even though we have Skype, etc. So
and bear in mind that when you're doing a Skype call or something similar, that if you look at the camera, you're looking into the camera to see the other person, but you can't see their eyes because it's in the screen.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Apart from how the technology gobbles stuff up.
Yes.
But yeah, and just to say, as you were doing the contact, how one makes eye contact as well, and then makes the physical contact.
Yes.
So there's that connection.
Yes. So that's the importance of the 2 layers of support. So that's a little piece for you to practice in the world, and just notice how much support you're getting. Can you let it in even? Or are you the one that's used to being the supporter? And I'm just asking you to think about that. Because once you can allow more support in, as Dave is talking about, and another layer and another layer, how can your life change? So David, thank you so much for that little poem.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.